Hey guys, so today I've come back with another topic, that is separation of substances. So, some of the people asked me to do a face reveal. So, I'll not actually do my face reveal, but I've really pasted a photo of mine, okay? So, let's get started. So first we'll start with what is separation. Okay, separation is when we separate two or more than two substances that are mixed together, okay, and we are given to separate them. Okay, so you can think of an example like mangoes and guavas. So, some people have a question that first, why do we need to separate substances? So, we need to separate substances because there could be a harmful or unuseful substances, or there could be a substance that could make the useful substance also harmful. So here I have given just 2 points, so you can also think of more than 2 points, and please tell me in the comment section if you got some other points. Okay, so the next question is, what are the methods of separating substances? Okay, so there are various methods of separating substances, and these are only some methods. So first is hand picking, threshing, winnowing, sieving, sedimentation, decantation, filtration, and magnetic separation. We'll discuss them all in detail. So let's start now with the main topic. So before we start with the main topics of hand picking, threshing, and winnowing, so here comes an important note. So like we have some solid substances, and okay. So to separate solid substances, we have methods like hand picking, threshing, winnowing, magnetic separation, and sieving. Now, to separate liquid substances, we have methods, like sedimentation, decantation, and filtration. Now, we did solid and liquid substances. Now, we have two miscible liquids. Okay, so to separate, immiscible. So, to separate, first I'll let you know what is immiscible. Immiscible liquids are liquids which do not mix with each other. So example is oil and water. Okay, so our first method to separate immiscible liquids is decantation. Okay, so first is hand picking. Okay, so when we separate two or more than two substances from hand, we say it hand picking. Okay, I hope you would understand that. Threshing, it is the process of separating grains from stalks. Okay, so nowadays we have threshing machines also, but farmers and farmer that are ladies, they use threshing. Okay,
And winnowing.
yes, and winnowing. Okay, so this is a picture. Next is winnowing. It is a method of separating components of a mixture. Okay, so note first, here comes an important note. Winnowing is used to separate lighter and heavier components of mixture by wind and blowing it. Okay, so mainly the ladies and the farmers do that. There's this basket. Okay, and when there is blowing air or wind, they hold the basket and shake it upon their head. So the lighter particles, by the wind, they flow away aside, and the heavy particles just fall down. Okay, so this is winnowing. Next is sieving. Sieving is when we separate a mixture by a sieve. Actually, all of you know what is a sieve. You could see it in your home when mom does some kitchen work. Okay, and here also there's an important note. In sieving, we need two different size particles. Okay, like we have to separate walt I'm saying salt, and we could say we have to separate some rice grains. So we could do it from sieving. Okay, so by adding water. Next is magnetic separation. So when we separate substances by a magnet, it is called magnetic separation. Okay, we call it magnetic separation. Okay, example, if we are given a bowl with rice Okay, so by help of a magnet we can separate the iron nails. Next is sedimentation. Okay, it is when we separate solid particles. When the solid particle settles down, okay, we say it's sedimentation. And this is not the full process. It's not sedimentation. It is also followed by decantation. So decantation is when we carefully Okay, so decantation is when we carefully separate the substance. In decantation, we mainly use water as a substance, okay, to separate the solid particle. So, this process is called decantation. I'll explain it to you with the help of an example. Okay, so example is that you are given a beaker in which you have sand and water. So the sand is settled down and you will carefully hold the beaker and lift the water into another beaker, as you can see in the picture. And decantation is also used to separate two immiscible liquids like water and oil. So oil is light, so it floats on water. So we can carefully hold the beaker and separate oil and water. Next is filtering. And now filtration. So first, before going to filtration, some children have some doubts in sedimentation. So I'll explain it again. Sedimentation is when we add a water to a solid substance and the solid substance settles down. Okay, this process is called sedimentation. Now coming to filtration. It is a process of filtering the liquid with a filter paper. So filter paper is a type of paper which has very tiny holes. Okay. There are three things that we need to remember during filtration. That we need a filter paper, okay, and we make it a funnel, okay. The substance that passes through the funnel is called a filtrate, okay. So as you can see in the picture, you must have understood. And next is thank you all, okay. We'll meet you in the next video, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.
And
Bye.
if any doubts,
Please write it in the comment section. Okay, bye.